Men are servants. They're submissive. The fact that men want a submissive woman, that's projection. They're the ones that's naturally submissive. I mean, women have the power and the energy to manifest a life of prosperity and abundance. And you giving your power and energy to a submissive man. The men are submissive. They're naturally submissive. Like, even down to the fact where you have to tell them everything. They can't even multitask. They are simply there to serve. Okay? I mean, if you just want to make the word slave cute, because some reason they got a problem with the word slave or being a slave when they a slave to the man. They a slave. You know, they don't even try to escape that trap. It's like, they love to complain about somebody trying to keep the black man down. The black man is keeping himself down. It don't matter what trap somebody set for you. It don't mean you got to be caught in it. These motherfuckers don't want to work together to escape this trap. That's the only way. You can't do shit on your own. The fuck? All right. And so so they submissive to that shit, but they don't want to be submissive. You still submissive. Even if you say you want a submissive woman and you got to protect and provide, you still submitting to something. You're submitting to protecting and providing. And the woman is committed to making sure you're good during your submission. You're submitting. So it's like they want a submissive woman. Why? You got to be told to do every fucking thing multiple fucking times. And then men have to be trained. They have to be trained. Okay. And that's why they out there running amok, because somehow women think that's a bad word too, but men know they got to be trained. They know it. So you got to train this man to do things that you need him to do. And most times it's basically like the same shit, like mow the lawn, take the trash out, give me some money. Like, it's like the same shit. It's just in rotation the same shit. But women, we don't do the same shit all the time. We multitask. We got different shit that need to be done. So, like, they need to cut the shit. They are servants. Men are servants. They're submissive. Even down to the bedroom. You got to tell them and guide them and tell them what pleases you. They submissive. Shit, they submissive. Hell. They're really the submissive ones. Okay, but women are giving them power and control. Now, them ninjas are going to still have schmecks with you, whether or not you're emotionally attached before schmecks. So say you've been on the phone, he's trying to build this emotional connection with you. And it's to emotionally manipulate you into whatever cycle he want to put you in. It's like an attachment disguised as love. Okay. Say he got you emotionally attached and you have schmecks and you are an emotional woman. That girl would be calling him, after sex. So it's like that girl would be chasing him after sex, basically. Right. And that would boost his ego and feed his little insecurities. Right. And he done got her power through schmecks and this energy, the feminine energy. That wouldn't immediately pose a problem, for a little while until he want to start some shit and he need more energy from you. Right. If he need more energy from you, then he'll start some shit. Right. But say you are the woman he don't know if you're emotionally attached or not. You may not be emotionally attached, right? You would be the woman that you wouldn't call him, after he would call you, he would still be, pursuing you. to stay in your life and stuff. If he want to be there, he will still be pursuing you per se, right? Say you're not really that emotionally attached, right? And then y'all have smicks. He's expecting you to be more emotionally attached now. And if he knows that you're not, he'll immediately start some shit. He'll immediately start some shit to try to feed these insecurities and boost his ego, because you not chasing him is making him more insecure. Because in his mind, women are predictable. They're all the same. Once they get the dick, they think we in a relationship. They all think that. Because women do release the love hormone. Okay? And so, yeah, they're expecting you to be totally delusional about them. So they can go ahead and manipulate you to the point of dominating you, okay, to gain the power and control, to have total access, unlimited access to your feminine energy, power, and resources. So you can be emotionally dependent on them. Okay. So to flip them tables, baby, all you got to do is be a woman with emotional intelligence. Be a woman that can remove emotions when dealing with these ninjas. Okay. They don't want all the shit that, women are trying to get them. They don't want like all this shit. They just want like power and control. They don't want the love. They don't care about the nurturing and shit. They gonna take it though, because they weak ass ninjas, and they don't mind women emasculating them, right? Because when they get out in the world, they can look like a man because of, like they muscles and shit. Okay, so they're really the submissive ones, okay? But women are giving them power and control. So just remove the emotions and make them more insecure. They insecure anyway, so like, why not be their biggest fan? Why